Thank you, Madam President. I rise today to talk about the dire humanitarian situation in Puerto Rico and to challenge this country to end a century of discrimination against the Puerto Rican people. While the fleeting media attention may have waned, the desperation of the people of Puerto Rico has not. The lackluster response from the Trump administration, it's an outrage. It's been more than a month since the hurricane, and still 80% of the island's electricity is still out. Roads and bridges have collapsed. Homes have been destroyed. Of the 67 hospitals that are open, less than half of them are operating with electricity. Families are searching far and wide for clean drinking water. Some have been drinking water from wells at a Superfund site. Now, this kind of inhumane response, it would never, ever be permitted in a U.S. state. But one doesn't even have to look at other states to evaluate this response. We can look abroad. Within 2 weeks of the earthquake in Haiti, there were 17,000 U.S. military personnel on the ground in that country. 2 weeks after Hurricane Maria made landfall in the United States had deployed only 10,000 troops to respond to the disaster in both Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. News broke yesterday that the state-owned electric company on the island, PREPA, refused to operationalize mutual aid agreements with electric companies on the U.S. mainland. That's a standard step in normal disaster response. Now, fault lies with PREPA, but how on earth did FEMA and the Trump administration allow for that to happen, leaving millions of Puerto Ricans in the dark and in danger for almost a month? It's beyond comprehension, and it speaks to the failure of the U.S. government response. But, Madam President, the truth is that Hurricane Maria exposed far more than just immediate physical damage. The hurricane also laid bare a very simple truth that is plain to every resident of the island and every Puerto Rican living in my state. The truth is this: the United States has been screwing Puerto Rico for over 100 years, and this is just the latest, most disgusting chapter.